Good evening, and prepare yourselves for an unprecedented, earth-shattering update that will send shockwaves across Europe and beyond. What we are witnessing tonight is not just news, it is a seismic shift. The unthinkable has happened. Sources are confirming a full-scale blockade at the very gates of the UK, originating from the desperate heart of Calais. We're talking about an organized, overwhelming force of tractors, not merely protesting, but physically sealing off the Channel Tunnel. This is not a temporary inconvenience. This is an act of defiance, threatening to sever the vital artery between Britain and the continent indefinitely. The Mayor of Calais, according to our exclusive reports, is beyond alarmed. He is, quite simply, terrified. Imagine the critical link for trade, for travel, for the very pulse of two economies, now potentially cut off for good. This isn't a drill. This is a terrifying reality unfolding before our very eyes. The immediate economic repercussions are already catastrophic. We're talking about supply chains grinding to a halt. Fresh produce, essential medicines, critical manufacturing components, all trapped. The flow of goods, once a constant hum, is now an eerie silence. Experts are warning of immediate shortages, soaring prices, and an economic shockwave that could dwarf previous crises. Businesses on both sides of the channel are facing an existential threat, an insurmountable obstacle thrown directly into their path. For British imports and exports are staggering. This blockade promises to inflict irreversible damage on industries already struggling to adapt to new geopolitical realities. The continent, too, will feel the profound impact of this unprecedented closure. This is more than an economic disaster, it is a full-blown political earthquake. Questions immediately arise about border security, national sovereignty, and the very stability of international agreements. Who allowed this to happen? How could such a critical junction be so vulnerable? The desperation driving these farmers is now holding an entire continent hostage. The political fallout will be immense, potentially reshaping the future of Anglo-European relations in ways we can barely comprehend tonight. Leaders are in emergency talks, but what can they do? The Mayor of Calais, we are told, is pleading for urgent intervention, fearing complete societal breakdown in his region. His terror, our sources indicate, stems from the realization that this blockage could be permanent, leaving Calais utterly isolated. But beyond the economics and politics, we must consider the human cost. Thousands of travelers are stranded, their plans shattered, their lives disrupted. Families are separated, vital appointments missed, and the simple act of cross-border movement has become an impossible dream. For ordinary citizens, this is not abstract policy, it is raw, brutal reality. The everyday goods we take for granted may vanish from shelves. The ability to travel freely, a cornerstone of modern life, has been cruelly snatched away. The implications for international cooperation and security are equally dire. This blockade isn't just about trade routes, it's about the erosion of trust, the fraying of ties, and the stark revelation of vulnerability. Could this truly be the end of easy access to Europe via the Channel Tunnel? The word forever resonates with chilling finality. If this standoff persists, the very fabric of cross-channel connectivity could be irrevocably torn apart. This situation demands immediate, decisive action, yet the solutions seem distant and uncertain. The world watches, horrified, as a key artery of global commerce faces what many fear is a terminal diagnosis. Stay with us as this terrifying story unfolds. We will bring you every development, every desperate plea, as Europe grapples with a crisis of unprecedented magnitude. This is not just news, it is history being made, right now, before our eyes.